In early February, over 30,000 military members, police and security services gathered for the Jubilee of Armed Forces. In their uniforms from around the world, they marched through the Holy Door. In St. Peter's Square, they celebrated Mass, presided over by Pope Francis, who emphasized the themes of unity and peace. Later in February, the Jubilee of Deacons brought together 6,000 pilgrims, including 4,000 deacons and their families.
Preghiamo.
The event featured catechesis sessions, a prayer vigil in St. Paul VI Hall, and concluded with a Mass presided over by Archbishop Rino Fisichella in St. Peter's Basilica. And in his homily, he read out a letter from Pope Francis, who was in hospital at the time.
Il vostro agire concorde e generoso.
Through your cooperation and generosity, you will be a bridge, linking the altar to the street, and the Eucharist to people's daily lives.
Quotidiana delle persone.
April's Jubilee of People with Disabilities welcomed about 10,000 pilgrims from over 90 countries. The two-day event included a pilgrimage to the Holy Door, accessible confessions, and Mass celebrated in the Basilica of St. Paul outside the walls. The following day, there was a beautiful prayer service in St. Peter's Square, where young people with disabilities stood up and shared their story with the crowd. One boy, unable to speak, had his letter read out by a friend, where he said, despite being different, that he was lucky.
We can and must all help others, and we are all important. I think this is the true love that Jesus taught us. My first communion was one of the most beautiful days of my life.
This Jubilee highlighted the Church's dedication to defending and uplifting the dignity of people with special needs and the unique contributions of individuals with disabilities. In May, the Jubilee of bands and popular entertainment transformed Rome into a city-wide concert hall. Thousands of musicians performed in 31 squares, including Piazza di Popolo and Piazza Navona. The festivities featured marching bands, circus performers, and street artists, culminating in a Mass at Piazza Cavour, celebrating the universal language of music. And the Jubilee of the Eastern Churches showcased the rich liturgical traditions of Eastern Catholic communities. Events included divine liturgies in the Ethiopian, Armenian, and Byzantine rites. These celebrations emphasized the unity and diversity within the Catholic Church. And as part of the Jubilee, Pope Leo XIV held an audience with members of the Oriental churches. Speaking to them, he said he was moved to see them all gathered here.
Thank you, dear brothers and sisters of the East, the lands where Jesus, the Son of Justice, dawned, for being lights in our world. Continue to be outstanding for your faith, hope, and charity, and nothing else.
Per null'altro.